No chemicals or preservatives, just 100% honest to goodness hickory smoked meat.
Let's put another shrimp on the barbie.
Boy, some chicken wings would really hit the spot.
You ain't got no better food, like some chicken wings, some baby back ribs, some fries or something?
That's just two guys talking, am I right? We're just talking.
Hey, howdy, hey. Did you forget about us? Because we were just talking. I think, John, what do you think? The 4th episode this summer, we have really slacked off.
We've had big plans, and we've done stuff.
We have.
But, yeah, I think this might be This is definitely, like, only the 2nd or 3rd time we've been in the pit.
Yeah. So, it's not because we're fighting or anything. We just have families and other responsibilities that are taking away from our barbecue time, John, and I'm not okay with it.
It's it's been intense.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember feeling this busy.
Dude. And I keep thinking it'll slow down a little bit, but I saw a meme once that was like, being an adult is just saying, but after this week, things should slow down every week until you die.
Well, and it's not even like it's been big stuff or hard things or like bad things. It's just been like life has been freaking busy, dude.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm distracted here trying to get there we go.
Syncing up.
My computer's been dead and off the grid for the last 4 days. So.
John went off grid, guys, and we're going to hear about it, and I'm pretty excited.
Oh my gosh.
To get the download.
Yeah, so I was just telling you this. I really think it was about a month ago that on a whim I was like, we've got to do something. Like, let's go to Yellowstone.
Why Yellowstone? I love Yellowstone. I just want to know, why did you arrive at that destination?
I've never been.
Okay.
So I wanted to go.
Sure.
I really wanted to fish Yellowstone, which I didn't get to do very much of.
Because you have children.
Children.
Yeah.
They're the worst.
We all get it. Sure.
But yeah, I don't know. We live here in the West and are surrounded by national parks.
Mm-hmm.
And I've never been to one. I mean, I guess I went to Rushmore.
Yeah.
If you even want to call that a national park.
I've never been to that one.
It's a long drive.
Dude,
you
even...
better be on your way to somewhere.
You nailed it, because Utah has, what, 5 national parks? 5 or 6?
Yeah, you've got Arches, Zions...
Canyonlands, Bryce Canyon. I don't know. It seems like there's another one. But
is Capitol Reef
yes, I think so.
A national park?
I think so.
Bears Ears Monument.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a ton of them, and we've never gone.
Yeah.
Part of it's been because I was chicken to pull my trailer that far.
Mm-hmm.
I had a bad experience pulling it to Idaho, where I locked up a wheel bearing.
Oh, shoot. I did not know this.
Yeah, it was a nightmare. But I got bearing buddies. If you don't have bearing buddies on your trailer, you should get them.
I don't know what that is, but it sounds like a helpful tool.
So this is a total tangent here, but it's the grease cap that you put on over a wheel bearing?
Mm-hmm.
Looks like a little, metal bowl.
Yeah.
You replace that with a spring-loaded lid.
Okay.
And it's got a little zert on the outside of it that you hook your grease gun up to, fill it full of grease, and then that spring pushes the grease into your bearings the whole time you're driving.
Oh.
So it's like repacking your bearings
as you're going.
You're going the whole time.
Okay.
So my father-in-law turned me on to them, and they're great. I haven't had any issues. I also put airbags on my truck.
Yeah, you were saying that.
Which was a game changer. That just makes the truck ride so much better.
Yeah.
So
I didn't even know that was a thing until my father-in-law got a new truck and he had airbags, and I was like, "What are you talking about?" Because I was thinking I don't know what I was thinking.
So and there's.
I was thinking like the hydraulic, like zzz, 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 whenever I think of that, but
yeah, and it kind of is. But so there's air ride suspension, which replaces your struts with an air chamber, and there's a compressor that pumps air into them constantly, and as it adjusts, and you weigh things down, which is great. I had air ride in my '94 Crown Vic that I drove in high school. And it's nice, and it's old man's, squishy ride.
Okay.
And then there are airbags, which essentially just go in and it's like the equivalent of stiffening up your springs.
Okay.
But you pull the old bump stop out that if you were to compress your leaf springs entirely, that bump stop is what keeps the axle from hitting the frame.
Okay.
So you pull that bump stop out and you put a big airbag, a big rubber pillow there that you can fill up with air and change how hard it is. So,
and it makes for a smoother ride as you're pulling going over bumps and dips.
It holds the back of the truck up higher, which transfers more of the weight to the front. So you're pulling the trailer and steering it with all four tires instead of it all being on the rear wheels. So,
and it held up, did good?
Totally different experience.
Oh, well, that's great.
Yeah, felt less like the trailer was pushing the truck and more like the truck was pulling the trailer.
Yeah, right on.
So, anyways, we hadn't done anything all summer, and I just called Haley down here one afternoon when I was supposed to be working and said, hey, what do you think about going to Yellowstone in 3 weeks? I found a campsite, and we pulled the trigger and
That's
went.
awesome.
But, yeah, it was awesome. Beautiful. Just totally beautiful.
I love it.
One day it had been raining, and it had stopped raining, but it was still overcast. It was, upper 60s, and we just rolled the windows down as we drove through this, pine forest. And just, fresh, clean air. It was amazing.
Oh, that's awesome.
Charlie was like, it smells funny outside, and we were like, that's nature. That's what it's supposed to smell like.
It's anti-smog that you're smelling.
Yeah. But saw all sorts of things while we were there. The first thing we saw that slowed down traffic, I was telling you, was a mule deer, and I was pissed. It was late in the evening. I just wanted to get back to the campsite and eat dinner. And here's a freaking mule deer that everyone's taking pictures of and so excited. It was this little 2-point, great. It was a good looking deer, whatever. We see those all the time around here. Then I was just
come on, of all the things
I've had bigger things in my backyard. But no, we saw really for the big animals, we saw everything but a moose. So we saw elk, we saw the mule deer, bison. Oh my gosh, the rut's on right now. And
oh wow,
the bison are going crazy.
Oh, that's way cool.
Yeah, there was a herd of them, and one of them decided to walk down the bridge, right next to my truck. That literally could have reached out and grabbed his beard and pulled it.
Dude, it's crazy how big they are. When you see them online or whatever, it's oh yeah, it's like a cow. But when you see them in person, it's oh my gosh.
It was almost the size of my F-150.
Yeah, crazy, man.
Just a massive animal. And then we went fly fishing, and they were walking up and down the road
really
20 yards from where I was la-di-da, don't bother me.
That would make me nervous.
Yeah, I wasn't nervous until one of them looked like it was going to come down into the water right where I was fishing. I was like, what am I going to do?
This is your house, sir. I was just leaving.
So we saw those. Saw a couple of wolves. Saw a grizzly bear.
From a distance, hopefully.
Yeah, the wolves were probably... Well, the first one was probably about a quarter mile away.
Okay.
The grizzly was probably pushing a mile.
Really?
That even with the good binoculars, it was you could definitely see it and tell what it was, but you weren't reading facial expressions by any means.
Were you nervous at all, in your camper or anything?
No.
Felt pretty good.
Not at all. And then all the birds. We saw bald eagles. Saw a red-tailed hawk. Kind of cruising over the prairie and then just drop all of a sudden and
Really?
go flying off carrying a big old ground squirrel.
Oh, that's cool.
So saw tons of that stuff. I think the highlight was when we were leaving. I was like, all right, guys, like, what would you rather do for a family vacation? Would you rather come back to Yellowstone or would you rather go to Disneyland? And 2 of the 3 were immediately, come back to Yellowstone.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Dude.
The other one, who shall remain nameless, tried to apply logic to the situation. Said, well, we're leaving Yellowstone, so I'd probably go to Disney. But if it had been the same amount of time between both, I'd probably pick Yellowstone.
Oh.
So I was pretty excited about that.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And we took no screens.
Yeah, you were saying that. That's awesome.
No iPads.
I am all about that. We need more of that.
No iPads, no switches. Like, we played music. We sang songs. Like, the kids had no idea what Bohemian Rhapsody was.
What?
I know.
Well done. Way to fix that.
So we
John.
sang that. They were singing it on the way, by the time we were on the way home. Haley did something my mom used to do. Like, she read a book to everybody in the car.
That sounds super chill.
It was so awesome. And don't get me wrong, like, it wasn't the perfect child trip. Like,
Yeah.
it was one giant conversation about farts and poop the entire time.
Yeah,
I was
sure.
Haley was like, no talking about poop or butts in the car. And it would last for, about 15 minutes, and then someone would fart, and then it was all over again.
Obviously.
But, no.
Poor Haley.
Such a
It's a
cool
lot of man.
experience. So,
Sick. Tell us about meals, John.
yeah, I was going to say, what you actually tuned in for was to talk about food, and we did it. So we're so spoiled. In the Valley, we've got Blackstone, who just purchased Weber, if no one's been keeping up on the news. I'm really hoping that we can centralize some distribution, and
Oh, that'd be great.
the Blackstone factory store will also have some Weber
that'd be
stuff in it.
so nice.
I know.
Get a scratch and dent sale on.
Dude, I really want a Weber Smoky Mountain.
Yeah.
Just because that's what I wanted to buy when I bought the Brinkman.
Sure. Damn Brinkman.
The damn Brinkman.
Blackstone.
Yeah, but we've got Blackstone, we've got Camp Chef here in the Valley. Like, we've got access to a ton of these distributors. Camp Chef does a sale twice a year, I think, for friends and family that is pretty good. Blackstone just has a factory store with scratch and dents and returns and stuff.
Yeah, I had never been there because when we got our Blackstones, you did all the legwork because I was out of town. And we went into the store. It's awesome, dude. They got all kinds of stuff. They just have pallets of boxes with some dents in them that you can get at pretty good prices.
Yeah. So anyways, we went in there to get my sister's wedding present. I got her, I don't remember how big it is. I think it's a 22-inch, 26-inch something.
Nice.
For her, she got married. My buddy's brother wanted a grill, so I bought him a big 36 inches. I think that was the 6th one I bought there. Like, they've got to be wondering what I'm doing with
You're
all of
on
these.
their most wanted list.
But while I was there, Blackstone came out with a whole new line of camping griddles.
Yeah, little guys.
Yeah, and it was part of their rollout. They came out with camping griddles and electric griddles that Walmart and a couple of other stores carry. And when we were in there, they had this, it's a like 20 by 14, I think. But it looks like a briefcase. Like, it all packs up into this nice, neat little briefcase that I looked at when it first came out and thought how cool it was. And while Haley wasn't looking, I put it on the cart and got it rung up.
How did that get there?
Yeah. But it's cool. So
Does it come with a stand?
it doesn't come with a stand.
Just put it on like a lifetime table?
Yeah, I just put it on the wood picnic table.
Oh, yeah. That's great.
At the campsite. But it's great. Runs off the little green bottles. You can get an adapter to run it off of a full-size propane tank if you want. But and you've seen my camp chef setup. Like, the camp chef's great. Don't get me wrong. I've got a big 2-burner with the big cast griddle that goes on top of it, and it's great. Cooks well.
Yeah.
It weighs roughly 2.5 6-year-olds.
Yeah.
Like it
It's
is. It is heavy.
Yeah.
And I put my griddle in with my camp chef. It is so heavy. I am the only one in my family that can pick it up and move it.
Yeah.
Like it's
a lot. I've got the same one.
And you've got to flip it over and put the legs on it. It's great. It's a pain in the butt to get out. You've got to have a full-size propane tank. And I just hate it.
Yeah.
This thing was great. Like, carried it over. It probably weighs 40-ish pounds, 35-ish pounds.
So much lighter than
much lighter.
The other one.
It's
nice.
It's a titanium griddle.
Okay.
That is coated with, let's call it Teflon for lack of description, but just super non-stick.
Do you have to season it then?
You don't.
Oh,
interesting. You don't have to season it. You use plastic utensils on it.
Oh, okay.
Dude, I couldn't get anything to stick on it.
Really?
Period.
So easy to clean.
The first morning we were there, we had pancakes, hash brown patties, and bacon. Literally wiped it off when I was done with a paper towel. That's all it was.
Jeez, that's awesome.
Yeah, and it's got
that alone is like,
it's got the same little drip tray that goes on the back that the Blackstones all have. And you just put foil in that. We put it in the fridge, and the bacon grease congealed and threw it away. Like, no issue there. The next night, we had teriyaki chicken and rice. Like, did like a little stir fry just with the meat and the rice.
Nice.
And had teriyaki sauce that I was like pouring on that had like kind of burned onto the griddle. Right. Wiped right off.
No kidding. Jeez, man.
And then this is the one that I think's always the telltale. The next morning we did hash brown patties again, link sausage, and just cracked eggs right on the griddle and scrambled them there. And you always get those like burnt on eggs that you really have to scrape off. Yep. Nope, paper towel just wiped it.
Really,
right off.
Dude. Holy cow!
So it was awesome. And again, like, it's so light, so easy, just goes right in the trailer. Like, Robbie was carrying it around, no issues at all.
That is awesome.
Yeah. So, huge fan of that if you're going camping. Like, and at this, I think we were just looking at, I think it said it retailed for like 170.
170, 60, something like that, yeah.
Even call it $200, like, that's a great deal.
Yeah.
I got it for $100 or $107, I think, at the factory store.
Dude.
So
we saw those there when we got my father-in-law just a 2-burner for camping, and Whitney was like, "What about this?" And I was like, "I just don't know anything about them." They had like a plastic utensil set that went with them, like it was a package deal. We just didn't pull the trigger because I'd never even heard of them.
Get one.
That's awesome.
Yeah, if you're here in I kind of don't want to say this, but
yeah,
if you're here in Cache Valley and you're looking for a Blackstone, don't go to Costco, don't go to Home Depot. Like, go out to the factory store.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to find sometimes, but it's pretty awesome.
Yeah, ping us.
Yeah,
we know where
we got the deets. Do you think the new big one they're building, do you think they'll move the factory store there? Or do you think they'll get rid of the factory store? I don't know.
Haley and I had the same conversation.
Yeah.
Their new corporate headquarters, which looks awesome, is being built
massive
5 minutes from here.
Yeah. Stone's throw from our houses.
And on one hand, I could be like, well, I know they're keeping the warehousing up there, that it would make sense just to have it all right there. On the other hand, like, if you were ever going to do a retail spot, like,
wouldn't you want it in your flagship, really cool
where
looking?
You would do it.
Yeah,
that's why I desperately hope that they've got Weber stuff.
Yeah,
oh man,
so nice.
Can
dude.
you imagine just stopping on the way home and, Hey, I can already hear Haley. Why is there another kettle outside? That big, like 36
Oh,
inch
dude,
ranch.
what's that called? The ranch or something?
Yeah, the King Ranch kettle or
I
something.
want that.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
That's sweet.
Yeah, so we did a ton of griddling. Can't say enough good things about that Blackstone. Just Blackstone in general.
Dude, been super. I mean, that's
So
all I
awesome.
use. I love my Weber, and if I've got the time to sit and light my charcoal and stuff, that's my go-to for everything. But dude, the Blackstone has been life-changing. Like,
Yeah.
we'll just do burgers and dogs real quick. Bam. Cooks so fast. I mean, it's easy. It's not that bad to clean, although yours sounds way better.
Yeah,
But you can use it for everything.
yeah. Yeah, it's just such a big area. You can cook so much food so fast. It's wild.
Yeah.
But so for other meals, I smoked a pork shoulder before we left
Oh, nice.
to take up with us. I really wanted to take my
Drum.
drum with me,
Yeah.
but the idea of having my drum sitting out in bear country, like,
Yeah. There you go.
seemed like I
That would
was.
have made for an epic story, but it's probably smart.
Yeah. I've got a new vent.
Just bear claws, dude. That would be sick.
Yeah, I wasn't that brave. Nor did I think that, in peak fire season, the
Yeah,
camp host would appreciate me leaving an unattended fire all
that's
day
fair.
long.
That is fair.
So I smoked a pork shoulder, and we took that up there. And the first night, and I didn't even have to plant the seed. Haley hit ChatGPT up for camping meal ideas.
Dude.
Because she immediately went to tinfoil dinners, which I was on board with. The
Yeah,
kids
I
don't,
like tinfoil
yeah,
dinners.
the kids don't love them,
Neither do mine.
but it suggested trash can nachos,
Oh.
which are basically swachos.
Is this where you like open the bag and put everything in or what?
No, so trash can is like you take a number 10, one of the big cans, and you put you layer your stuff.
Oh yeah, and then you
cook
dump it,
and then you pull the can off.
Oh, that's genius. That's a
Well-
cool camping meal.
So Haley modified it, and we took our 9x13 metal pans,
Uh-huh.
and she did it just like that. She layered nachos in there, and we had pulled pork and beans. What else did we have in there? Nacho cheese sauce,
Oh.
green onions. I don't think we had jalapenos this time, but just normal the nacho toppings.
Right.
And we put them in pans, covered them up. We were planning on just putting it down in the fire. This campground had nice. They were super tall. They were 2 foot tall campfire rings,
Oh, sweet.
and they all had grates that swung over the top.
Oh, that's
So
fantastic.
we built the fire and put the pans on top and let them warm up that way.
Oh, that's great.
It was awesome. And the kids love swatchos.
Yeah.
It's the one thing I can count on Clay, who he's not a big meal eater.
Yeah.
He's a scavenger.
I got a couple of those.
Yeah, he found the fruit snacks in the backpack that we had in the car and ate 7 packages one day while we weren't watching.
My gosh.
But yeah, so we had those campfire nachos that there's just something about cooking outside over a fire.
Makes everything better,
Makes
man.
it so much better. So we had that. The next night, we had the teriyaki chicken that we talked about.
I like that idea.
Which, dude, you're doing fried rice in a campsite on a griddle.
Yeah.
So awesome. And then I think I'm getting these out of order, but the other meal we had were we did baked potatoes. So Haley cooked the baked potatoes before we got up there, but then we took the pork and we put pork and cheese and bacon and did we put any of the beans in them? I think we put beans in them.
Oh, dude. So they're pre-cooked.
Yeah,
That's genius, because potatoes take forever to cook.
yeah. So we did that, and busted them open, wrapped them up in foil, and put them back on that grate right over the fire.
Yeah.
Heated
just
them back
reheated.
up,
Dude.
rolled them a couple of times, and then added, barbecue sauce. And my kids love ranch dressing on their potatoes.
Yeah.
Sour cream. And, dude, it was awesome.
Dude, that's fantastic.
Yeah. So we took our trailer, we had a fridge, we had all the hookups, which were, well, we didn't have all the trailer hookups, but we had all the food hookups we needed, which made it really nice. But it was just fun to, have some different meals other than, all right, let's get the hot dogs out.
Yeah.
Let's have tinfoil dinners.
Yeah, dude. I love that. Dude, I am all about ChatGPT meal planning, man.
Dude.
We are in the thick of football season. We have 3 kids playing this year because we hate ourselves. And so, honestly, I go to practice at 5 to 6:30 with Damon. Rep practices from 5:30 to 6:30. Kyle practices from 7 to 8:30. It's a freaking mess. And Whitney, bless her heart, last year was just a mess. We spent most of our time getting Little Caesars every night because it was either eat at 4 or 9, And she's got on ChatGPT and been like, hey, give me some meal ideas. Also, make it possible so that I can eat them throughout the day. It's awesome, dude. It does most of the legwork for you.
Yeah. It's super cool. You can get it my favorite is you get a meal plan you like and then say, okay, build me a shopping list.
Yes. I love that. Or it will convert okay, I need to double this. And it just, bam.
Yeah.
So nice.
Yeah, and there are a bunch of those meal planning sites, the Six Sisters, who are big here in Utah.
Yeah.
They came out with a meal planning thing and integrated with Walmart so it would create a shopping list for a pickup order. Dude, that whole industry is dead now.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. ChatGPT, it's probably 2 clicks away from being able to integrate with Walmart and just being yep,
Yeah.
order submitted.
Seriously. Oh, man. I love it. Listen, use your resources. That's what I tell my students. Using your resources is not cheating.
Nope.
But
Still can't use a calculator on the test, though, can you?
yeah, sure can. It's ridiculous. But.
But anyways, yeah, so we had an awesome couple of days. I have never been so tired coming home from vacation in my life.
I'll bet.
And I mean, we sleep good. We've got an awesome memory foam mattress in the trailer.
Nice. Kids sleep good in the trailer too?
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
You know what we did? I've always thought about doing this, and I have never done it. But next week, I'm going to scout camp, whatever we call it now.
Oh, yeah.
Boys camp with Charlie. And you know the big foam pads that they sell at Home Depot?
Uh-huh.
I've always seen those, and I know people have used them.
Yeah.
Anyways, we bought a bunch of those. We bought 3 of them. We'll see. My initial plan was to just camp in the back of my truck for a couple of nights.
Mm-hmm.
I might take a tent now, though, because I think we're going to be using my truck for a lot of transportation now.
No, bummer.
But anyways, we bought 3 of those, bought a couple of cheap sheets on Amazon Days, or Prime Days, whatever it's called. And Haley made little covers for them. Dude, those are the most comfortable sleeping pads
Really?
I have ever used in my life.
Same. I've seen a ton of people use them, but I haven't ever used them.
I have spent so much money on the backpacking pads and the roll-up ones that you blow into.
That's what we have, and then they have the V's or whatever. And, yeah.
And they never keep your butt off the ground. They provide almost no cushion at all. This is 3 inches of foam that the kids put all of those on their beds, and we're just this is the most comfortable thing in the world.
That's awesome, dude.
Yeah. So, kids slept great. We slept really good. But, we hiked a ton. We did one hike that, for anyone that's been to Yellowstone, it's the brim of the lower falls. So there's 2 big waterfalls on the Yellowstone River. both of them, you can hike down right to where the water falls over. And I knew what I was getting myself into, but it's 600 feet of elevation change in 3/8 of a mile.
Oh,
So
woof.
even going down, like it was the day it had been raining that it was a little slippery. And
Oh,
and
yeah.
on the way back up, man, I am not built for hill climbing.
Oh, man. Me neither.
I had no problem walking around and put Clay on my shoulders because he was tired. Like, no problem walking on flat ground.
Uh-huh.
Like, the day before, we did 7 or 8 miles just walking around from place to place.
Jeez.
And half of it I did with Clay on my back. Like,
Right.
no big deal.
It's fine.
Dude, it was brutal coming out of that thing.
Dude.
I was so
That sounds
sore.
miserable.
Yeah, for 2 days, my shins were just on fire from making that hill climb out.
Oh, man.
But yeah, it was fantastic. If you haven't been to Yellowstone and have the opportunity, you've got to do it.
Dude, so pretty. And you might read online, it's busy. There's a lot of people there. There's a lot of tourists, but it's so big. There's so much to see.
From the things that I had heard and expected to see,
mm-hmm.
it was nowhere near as busy as it was.
Right.
Yeah, there were a lot of cars, and sometimes you had to walk farther than you wanted to. It's not like pulling up to Walmart,
right,
and walking. You
don't drive to Old Faithful and park right there. But.
I mean, you kind of do for Old
yeah,
Faithful.
that's true. That's a bad example, actually. That parking lot's massive.
For Excelsior, though,
yeah.
it's a little bit of a hike to get there. But it's just so cool, and everybody there was so nice, and got along so well. Yeah, it was super cool.
That's awesome.
So highly recommend it. I'm already trying to figure out how I can get back.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to get a truck and trailer so that I can do things like that because that sounds awesome.
Hey man, you get the time off of work, and let's just make a bro trip.
That would be sweet.
Yeah, but and we ate good. And the best part, I think, was the pre-cooking. I don't think we've done enough of that in the past when we've gone camping.
I remember your neighbor, Joseph Jacobson. Mm-hmm. He gave me the deets on that because I don't remember. I was in charge of breakfast for something. And he pre-cooks everything, and it makes it so nice. That's something I'd never even thought of. It's just all right, I guess we'll do this now. But
no, yeah, we pre-cooked, and even our lunches that we took into the park with us. Mm-hmm. Haley made chicken salad and pasta salad that we took into the park and ate while we were there. And dude, it was awesome.
Yeah,
didn't have to worry about ate wherever we wanted, whenever we wanted.
That's so nice. So you didn't go out or anything like that. Everything was pre-packed and
yeah, we
dude
cooked all of our meals, and
that's awesome.
It can honestly be such a cheap trip.
Yeah, you were saying that.
I mean, we bought an annual pass, an annual national parks pass for all of the national parks is $80.
Yeah,
and if you've got a 4th grader, it's free.
Yeah,
of course I had to go in August when I've got a 4th grader coming in September.
That sucks.
But anyways, yeah, so $80 for that. My truck gets terrible gas mileage pulling my trailer. Mm-hmm. I think I got 8 miles to the gallon.
Nice.
But that's 3 tanks, probably 3.5 tanks of gas. So call it $300 in fuel, mm-hmm. and then I think I paid $100 for 3 nights at the campground.
Really? That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Jeez.
So really, for $500 to have a 4-day vacation with the kids, I call the food a wash because I would have had to buy groceries if we had been home anyways.
Right. Yeah.
And then I guess I had to board my dogs, but other than that, dude,
Dude, that's awesome.
So good. You can do it. Yeah, it can be a really economical trip, and the more you do it, the cheaper it gets.
Right.
So. Highly, highly recommend it.
That's awesome. That's got my wheels turning. Gotta make it happen.
All right. Well, with that, we will leave you.
Listen, people, we're gonna be more consistent. We
School starts in 2 weeks.
I know, dude. What happened this summer? We had all these big plans, and we were like, "All right, we're gonna build the offset. We're gonna build a new drum." We did a whole episode about that.
Yeah.
And life got busy fast.
Yeah. I still want to build the drum.
Yeah.
We still need to build the offset, mostly because I need to get it out of my garage.
Yeah.
So that we have somewhere to park in the winter. But hey, man, this started all the way back with us making beef sticks.
That's right.
That was this summer.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Man.
Our failed beef sticks.
That was a
Was it
bummer.
beef or you had some kind of meat?
It was elk.
It was elk. That's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
That
was the
derailed
start
us
of the
for a
summer.
while. We're still trying to
Still mad about
figure
all of
that out. Oh man.
So, I did. My buddy did tell me we could use his grinder anytime we want. He's got a really nice one, so we may have to try it again.
Oh shoot, that was an embarrassing one. Well, until next time, which will not be as long. I'm Mike,
And I'm John, and we're Fat Guys with Smokers. Thanks for listening to the Fat Guys with Smokers podcast. Be sure to check us out on Instagram and Facebook. Leave us a comment. We'd love to hear from you. Be sure to subscribe so you don't forget to tune in for even more nonsense from a couple of Fat Guys with Smokers.
Don't forget to like, subscribe.